The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, I'm Judy Von Esch, and I'm the storyteller of Chicago Hidden Cities. I'm going to let Spotter take us in.
Hey, everybody. I'm Antera, and I'm playing Spotter the Nosferatu tonight.
Hey, everybody. I'm Mom McStabber, and I am playing Dr. Taylor Hammond of Clan Bruja.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Lee Bayar, and I'm playing Dr. Magnus Sanchez of Clan Gangrel.
Hey, everyone. I'm Kyra Glaciate, and tonight I'll be playing Bastion of the Clan Toreador.
And hello, my name's Maddox, and I'm playing Dr. Theodore Smith, Clan Tremere.
And everyone has gotten information. I believe we're going to be starting off with a coterie meeting, correct?
We are.
I think this time we can actually meet at Subterranean.
Ooh.
Ooh. Are we in the hookah lounge?
I mean, we can be instead of the bar.
Sure.
Whichever you prefer.
Oh, the hookah.
The hookah? Okay. Oh, the hookah. Okay. Okay,
Nice.
so we're in the hookah lounge instead. And your preferred flavors have already been prepped for you, and we're in a private lounge, so.
Theo's is actually a well-known order by this point because he goes there so much.
Well, guys, I know we've all been busy this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. And she actually digs some dirt out from under her fucking fingernails. Sorry, I just got back from digging in the Undercity. Found some shit.
So,
By shit, you mean something bad or something good?
Little column A, little column B.
Of course.
Yeah, so I got word investigating that back in like the 30s and again in the 90s, there were Setite stuff going on, right? And I went looking in the Undercity for evidence for anything that got buried during those times. And I found a ruined Setite temple.
Oh.
just that?
Just that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Their temples are oftentimes in hollowed out warehouses, things like that, or if there's something like the city having an undercity, usually under buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, in DC, they had it in the sewers.
Seems like the right place for them.
I know.
I mean, come on. Can't they at least be original? That's the Nosferatu's whole deal.
Well, usually they do it in bad neighborhoods, things like that, so that they're less likely to get fucked with.
What decade did you find this temple in?
Refresh my memory. Was it from the 30s?
It was the early 30s, late 20s. Yes.
Okay. So, yep, late 20s, early 30s.
Hmm.
Found some stuff I want to give to you. I don't have it with me right now because I've got Lena sorting through everything. But she did tell me that she's come across some Setite rituals that you might be interested in looking at.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Well, it would be a shame if those disappeared and were never seen by the Setites ever again.
So we'll get those to you. But
Take your
yeah.
time.
So also, they were really involved in trying to needle their way into society at the time.
Mhm.
I kind of got an idea that there may be a vampire tied to this one name I found. Love to get confirmation. Boyston?
Spotter just kind of, he's stuck still.
That's what I thought. The name I got was a known gentleman that was an in archaeological work and was also a known occultist.
You're very thorough, Dr. Hammond.
Oh,
Good at what I do. Most of the other ones are, people that I know aren't tied to that. They were just influential, might have been, contacts or retainers or something for others, but not directly. But that one triggered me, and I'm like, because I realized that, timing and stuff. I'm like, mm-hmm. And yeah. And so is that 8 Ball's dad?
Yep.
Okay.
Never met him, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
this whole world is a fucking egg, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Like, how is everyone connected? Oh my god.
well, it is Chicago and her family. If because I kind of figured because, well, her being a descendant of Zelios and how much she knows, I'm like, I bet there's a tie there, and it just added up to me. Sorry, I can't explain how it clicks. It just does, and I'm like,
I get it.
yeah.
I get it.
But yeah, it's my thing, and literally, I'm kind of a little bit like a Nos when I get involved in archaeology and anthropology, okay? I see mysteries, I want to fucking solve them.
Oh, me too.
I want to find the truth. That's really what I'm digging for.
Hmm.
And so with this, I would love to meet with 8 Ball.
I'll text her.
Okay.
I'll text her.
Just to kind of ask her a few cursory questions, just to kind of get a vibe if she knew of anything going on at that time with her family.
Okay.
So, just because it gives us an inside view on the effects of what they did, so we can kind of watch for that in others.
Mm-hmm.
History repeats, y'all.
Kind
It
of
does.
get their modus operandi, right?
Yeah, exactly. To hear the tactics from the other side, not just the vampire side, but the human side.
Of course.
Yeah, speaking about human tactics, me and Spotter actually went into a co-op mission a time ago, and it was really fun. We went to DePaul. Is that DuPage? Yeah, DuPage. The State University, and
Mhm.
apparently nest of the Second Inquisition in the city. Not only O'Hare, but there as well. A few things came up. Firstly, don't worry, everyone. We were super truly focused on our own survival. We did not leave a single trace. And we got a few things. First, I used my Novi, and I smelled the perfume of that hunter that went to my heavier a couple of times. So yes, she's stationed there. I'll be doing some research. I got some info from Moneka, mainly human stuff. And we also went around there looking for signs of the brown snake. Spotter, your what is it called? What's him called again?
Oh, Benny.
Yes, Benny.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Spotter met a lovely gentleman by the name of Benny.
Yeah.
Amazing contact.
Mhm.
Yes. It was like he had eyes in the skies, so to say. So
I'm
the
looking
information.
at Spotter's fucking shit-eating Graham. Like, what the fuck is Benny?
A bat.
Fantastic. That totally suits you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was magic. Oh,
I mean,
maybe-
and then she points to Magnus and says, we have a giant bat, and now we'll have a regular size one.
here, and he shows the drawing of the scene of
Yes,
Spotter
yes.
speaking with
He's holding
Benny.
a bat up by his face. He's like, okay.
It was amazing. Yes.
Okay, so what do you think she's doing at the university?
Mainly she is actually recruiting.
Recruiting and training, I think.
Because yes,
Training and
because-
recruiting.
Yep, and I spent a little more time there, and I noticed something. Apparently, a big number of them, both in O'Hare and there, are moving to Europe. I saw some specifics about Paris, but I cannot be sure that's the only place.
Hmm.
Oh, Villan will be beside himself.
See, having a gigantic movement of hunters coming from the US to Europe, that's
Oh,
that's
that
got to
means
be
they've gotten
dangerous.
something. They've gotten something. Somebody done fucked up.
Yep.
And watch, just wait. A city's gonna be fucking nuked.
Or they're
Okay.
gonna hit somewhere really strong.
Yeah, I'm not talking like, some podunk town way the fuck out. I'm talking they're
Mhm.
hitting a major city in Europe. I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you.
I mean, if they hit Paris, holy fuck.
Yeah. That's something that I don't know how well that would go for them. They don't know. These people here in America, they don't know the Parisians.
Mm-hmm.
They like to make fun of the Parisians, but I'm going to tell you something about Parisians. They fucking beheaded their nobility.
Mhm.
Okay. They will not stand for fucking authoritarianism. Period. So if Americans come through and try to ramrod themselves all through their fucking city, the Parisians will revolt.
What about somewhere like Prague, though? Wasn't there supposed to be another
Yeah.
conclave happening there in the next
What-
couple months?
Yeah, what if they got wind?
What are the odds of them getting wind of that? I mean, we got one just fine here in Chicago.
Yeah, we had one just fine. They were none the wiser.
Yes, but we were also having it run by a venture young enough to understand, modern communications and
What were you pointing
modern
at, Spotter?
spycraft.
I was pointing at Junie because she was making a face when you made a comment about them not knowing that we had a conclave in Chicago.
Or if they did, they didn't fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
So
What if they were looking for bigger fish? Got a lot of old vampires that wouldn't come across the pond, that would go to one in their backyard.
Or they'll hit somewhere else. I mean, Berlin recently, not that long ago, fell to anarchs. I don't know what the fuck's going on in London. I haven't been back to England since I was alive. But
London can be described the exact same way that O'Hare can be described. Too many cameras.
That might
That's-
be a problem.
That's one of the grandest complaints I have heard from my clan overseas. By far.
And if they've got that kind of surveillance in that city,
Hmm.
But
it
isn't
wouldn't be
London-
hard for someone to just fuck up once and that'd be enough.
Isn't London like one of the oldest of the Camarilla?
One of them.
One of them.
Holy fuck.
Hmm?
If they like hitting a place like that? Yeah.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been Mithras's city in a while now.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I mean,
I
Baba
mean,
Yaga
from
went down. I
from
wouldn't-
what I have personally seen in all my years traveling, all this stuff, those that are of age and power, oftentimes when they are reported dead, they're not. Maybe
Yeah.
they just convinced a young one that they did kill them. Maybe they just got themselves a new body.
But we do
Ugh.
know some of the really old ones have died because it was kind of impossible to miss.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Not remind me of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, and of course, I mean, there's some really, really old ones that of course are dead because their own child rebelled and went up against them. But that was way, way, way ancient history. But yeah.
That just seems like a pattern.
And history
You don't
never
say.
repeats itself.
It always repeats itself. But yes.
Ad infinitum.
Yeah.
I do have a few things I wanted to let y'all know about. Do you know when Belle is going to be hitting Maxwell's place? Because it'll hurt a bit, but I can open that place up.
Yeah, probably looking at within the next week or week and a half. I met with him like 2 nights ago and talked to him about Annabelle wanting to help. Yeah, Magnus and I had a conversation with Annabelle. And yeah, we did. Mhm.
I'm sorry. I feel so dejected. Oh my God, how could you betray me like this?
We actually thought we were sparing you, but
Thank you.
You're
Yes.
welcome. You know what's really funny? When she's away from everyone else, she's actually not that bad.
Oh, I'm sure she's happy that you think that.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying she's great, but she's actually remotely interesting.
Mhm.
So you're saying that when in small groups, she acts like a primogen.
Or a Toreador.
Okay, I'm not taking this bait to actually get Annabelle out on a date with me.
No, you don't want
no,
that.
was
Don't.
that's terrible.
She's
No.
not your type. Not
Absolutely
in the slightest.
not. Yes,
not in the
I know.
slightest. Yeah. But yeah.
I remember that whole week.
Yeah.
So,
no. But yeah. So literally she basically wants to help. She has access to troops, weapons. Yeah. She wants to get in on this because I might have put in her head that there might be a chance that her child Modius might be inside the compound, perhaps staked. Because Maxwell was trying to use her resources to fuck with shit in Chicago. Like our shit.
Oh.
And the only way he could get that is either through Modius or through one of Modius's close associates that would have that knowledge.
Right.
Well,
Right.
if it turns out to be true, that's rather cut and dry. But what happens if Modius actually is gone?
I told her I couldn't promise it. That's why we didn't
Upfront.
agree on a price for helping her get him back. because I told her I cannot promise it, but it is suspicious that he had access to that information. And Modius is dead. And personally, what I told Magnus is I didn't tell Annabelle this, but I told Magnus that I think possibly him and Juggler are probably both there because ain't nobody heard hide nor hair of Juggler either.
For that, we are eternally grateful.
And if Juggler is down there, well, we can hand Modius over to Annabelle, let her deal with him, and, Juggler just won't have been there.
Oopsie.
I don't know.
Got a
it feels
personal
like-
beef with him?
I
he
don't
just
think
sucks.
any of the Anarchs will actually miss him.
Oh, come
And
on now.
Also, I've been around way longer than that pup.
A life boon is useful no matter how long they've been here. Saving his ass may be a perfect way to keep him in line.
The problem with a life boon is you have to trust the person to honor it.
Yeah.
And you can't trust Juggler to honor anything.
I don't really
mean-
know him personally.
And if you all truly wanted to go that route, I could learn a way to keep his promise for him.
Hmm.
It would take me some research, but that's not even something I would need to make.
What about steak and wait? You keep him in the fridge.
Or we just hand him over to his child and let her deal with him.
Yeah. That could be the
How
best
she
way to
sees
handle
fit.
it.
Is she honorable enough for a life boon?
Oh, yes. She's honorable.
Evelyn,
she's a good kid.
she's a force. She's a force. Okay.
Saving his her sire might yield something good.
Or just giving him and his state to her
Mhm.
to allow her to do what she wants.
Saving the snack might yield something good.
It might. But yeah, no. So that's why she's interested in being involved, because she would love, since Maxwell tried to steal her resources, to go fuck him up.
Okay. I have one request, if possible. I'm sure that's a garden thing, and since Annabelle is with you, let's not turn this into a bouquet. I'm not going. So, allow her to have a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Make it the grandest, best time of her life.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm asking.
No, absolutely. And if she gets got, that's on her.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
volunteered.
And
If she
while
doesn't, that might be useful.
while we mean no offense, there are plenty of Toreador to fill her position should she perish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter to me either way, to be perfectly frank. But
But
she
it would
wants
be
to, she
funny.
wants to assist, and she can bring toys, so she's welcome to.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's imagine Brad as the Primogen. See? Funny. So,
I mean, it didn't get a true laugh out of me, but a small chuckle.
my clan isn't that funny. Come on.
By the way, Bastion,
Hmm?
would you be willing to come with me after this meeting? Because I have to meet a seer about finding those that induced the rage state.
Oh, sure. Last time I met a seer, it was a grand old time.
I got something for you on that, Magnus. I just
Mhm.
had it while I was doing my stuff. My brain doesn't always just like hyper focus on exactly what I'm doing. It kind of processes all the things on my plate. And I'm literally thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, who does it benefit? Always ask,
Mhm.
who does it benefit? And I'm literally thinking, okay, so obviously there's a vampire involved in this because they know like your locations and stuff like that. And literally, that vampire is going to have resources, money, influence of something. And that's fairly easy to narrow down. Usual suspects. Okay. If those people were kinfolk
Mm-hmm. They were.
and how they're behaving, that screams to me Black Spiral's involvement, because Pariah was their leader here.
Mm-hmm.
And now
Oh,
he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And guess
that
who
had occurred to
Pariah
me.
was working with?
Maxwell.
Who do you think funded it?
It's
Who do you
possible.
think backed it?
It's possible.
Yeah,
That brings me to my point.
go for it.
mhm.
The clan still owes Maxwell for sicking Pariah on the warrants.
We want to get some NOS involved?
Yes.
Okay. We can talk to APOL about it too.
I'll be there.
All right.
I did hear from the necromancers. That's how I know they were kinfolk. They were apparently drugged, told that humans were being held captive and tortured in the clinics, and then dumped outside and pumped full of rage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, full of rage. Yeah.
So,
One other thing, we might be able to get 2 birds with 1 stone on this little excursion to Gary. I did my own digging on the snakes. They seem to be coming out of a little place, and I just forgot the name, in Indiana. It's directly between Gary and Chicago, just south of it.
Hammond.
Hammond. And they're coming up the Calumet. So 2 things that come to mind is one, well, we can do some digging too while we're down that way. But if we're licking our wounds on the way back, they may see that as an opportunity.
Or we make it appear like we're licking our wounds on the way back.
mhm.
Hey,
Appearances are everything. Have I not taught y'all that when I go to Elysia?
Mhm. Well, like I said, getting through those wards is going to hurt. So
yep.
I don't have a
Something to
problem.
think
I
of.
won't have a problem.
Yeah, Mark was
looking
saying
like
that y'all
them in
found some
trouble.
fucking shit.
Mhm. Yeah.
So,
Like I said, it'll hurt, but
yeah.
I can do it.
Well, if you need cover for a long distance,
Awesome.
I can do it.
Awesome.
Storyteller, for that snake area, would that give us a general idea of where the snakes are mainly getting into the city from? Like actual Chicago, not Indiana?
Yeah. Through the Calumet up
They're
through
coming
the,
up the, yeah,
coming
the
up the
little
Calumet. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then they get into the NOS channel.
yeah. We
Mhm.
found snake skins. Lots of snake skins.
Wow.
Well,
They're not even cleaning up after themselves. Wow.
well, here, let's make it
That's some
a
disrespect.
let's
Oh,
make
okay.
it a little harder then, shall we? And Theo takes out his indestructible Nokia and quick types. He's actually very efficient with the way that you text on a Nokia phone. And he looks at it, seems to proofread, and then sends it off. And Junie, that's him flexing his new influence animal control to send them investigating in that area and looking for snake skins and to start buckling down on catching snakes that appear there too.
Yeah, we're it's getting to the point now. If they make any sort of twitch in the city, we'll know pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've also got Jennifer looking into new drug activities
Oh,
going
super.
on. Yeah. Nothing yet, but there's rumor that there's a new one coming out.
I can
Oh.
consult the sleeper agents I have for the same info if you want to double check.
I'll
Maybe
get with you
Jen's-
later and we'll hash it out because I've got some details from her I can share with you.
Maybe Janet's back in town.
If you could get me those details later,
Absolutely.
I can check and see who's ended up at the clinic because of those.
Yeah, and if not, you just keep an eye out for when it does happen if it hasn't been, mass distributed yet.
When there are drugs, there will be overdoses. So
Absolutely there will be. And this one
Mhm.
definitely has some opiate effects. So.
All right. So I think, Magnus, when do you want to see that seer?
Should probably start heading over there, though.
Hmm.
They're supposed to come before too long.
Oh, sure. So do we head out? Okay, everyone, it was lovely.
Of
Always.
course.
Good to see you. Stay safe.
Yeah, and Spotter, let me know when 8-Ball's available.
She's already responded, I'm sure. Where does she want to meet?
She'll actually say, come home.
Okay.
So we can go?
She can. Yep.
Okay. Theo, you got plans?
He takes a second, adjusts his shirt, and just looks up and says, I'm meeting with Cedric Calhoun.
Oh, good.
Mm.
Do let me know how that goes.
I hope to follow advice given. We'll see how it goes. I have a strategy in mind. We'll see if it bears any fruit.
One
Good
thing,
luck to you.
just from my years in business. If you are willing to walk away, you always have the upper hand in a negotiation.
Absolutely, because if he doesn't want to meet you where you want him to meet you, you just flat out tell him you'll go to other cities and negotiate with other NOS.
Perhaps even slip in a concern of maybe the NOS of Chicago not getting the resource if he messes up.
And, there's no telling if those 3 Niktuku were the only ones in torpor around the city.
And Theo's going to directly turn and make eye contact with Spotter. I do not foresee any of that happening.
Be firm with him. He is more clever than any kindred I know.
He's ingenious. It's rather off-putting how clever he is.
Just be diplomatic, be fair, as fair as you can be, given what you've done. It probably won't happen. If he gets embarrassed, it will be bad.
Yeah.
He doesn't take that lightly. He's
So just
very
be
serious.
respectful,
Exactly.
but be firm
Mm-hmm. And be willing to walk away.
and be willing to walk away if he doesn't meet you where you want him to meet you.
I
I
respect that.
appreciate the advice of those with more political acumen. I feel as if I'm
you
playing
are
catch-up.
negotiating with a very, very, very powerful NOS. The title of Primogen is not what makes him powerful.
No, I'd heard of Cedric Calhoun long before he ever arrived in this city.
He is a force even beyond what Evelyn Stevenson and Gary is, okay? He is wickedly good at what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So just be respectful and firm and be willing to walk away if he doesn't meet you where you would need him to meet you.
Easy enough of a strategy.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I can hold to it.
Good luck.
All the faith in the world in you.
Well, that's disappointingly low still. Faith in this world. All of you enjoy your missions, whatever convoluted madness they end up being.
Well, Taylor's going to love where we're going, so.
I'm sure I will.
And as you all, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Does she have antiques?
He just laughs. He doesn't respond. You'll see. You'll see.
And as you all break off into your respected groups, we're gonna start with Spotter and Taylor, who do go to the north side.
Mhm.
It's an actual old neighborhood to an old Victorian home that is blackened, but at the same time has a very old rustic charm. Taylor, you can tell this has been its original setting since the fire. But oddly enough, it looks very, very structurally sound, even though you could see the cracks everywhere. But
It looks like the neighborhood haunted house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And as you guys get up to the door, there's no need to knock. The door just swings open and she stands there, perfectly dressed in a black dress with a slight veil on her face. She looks at both of them and says, "Yes, I'm in." And she'll move back and set you to the proper Victorian sitting room
Mhm.
where
The
Taylor,
parlor.
you're going back in time in this
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Taylor's just smiling as she walks in and says, "Thank you so much, Abel, for allowing me to come."
You're welcome. This is disturbing.
Oh, well,
I don't have news
Have a
this time.
seat.
I do have a seat.
She does have tea that you guys can partake if you wish.
Taylor
It
will.
is it's an Earl Grey,
Mhm.
but it's more of the old authentic, not the new modern.
Mhm.
And she will make sure everyone has a cup. And she looks at Spotter first and then looks to Dr. Taylor and goes, "Pray tell, this is interesting news."
Yeah. I mean, what can I say? I'm an archaeologist. I'm going to dig things up. Um, looking into the Setite issue that we are currently facing,
Mm-hmm.
I found from information in a journal that Spotter has, a sketch that was there showed evidence of Setite involvement in the early 30s in this city, late 20s, early 30s. So I went looking around for some evidence and found some in the Undercity. I found a ruined, burned out, thoroughly destroyed Setite temple that matched that time period.
Go on.
I was able to find some evidence that didn't get destroyed in the rubble that pointed to your father. They were certainly interested in him.
And we didn't fake his death good enough. That's sad.
What do you remember of that time?
The
With their
1930s.
Yeah, with in regards to your father.
He was a ventral ghoul. Lodens. And he used my father's influence to promote different buildings in the city where he wanted to destroy certain things. Let's just say some of us were not wanting some of the past to be destroyed because of his shiny new influence. You can imagine he wanted backing, and he took my father, even though we had gently got him out of the way, and then built up his hopes and dreams for a better Chicago. You can imagine my disappointment.
It's not like as a ghoul he had any choice.
Oh, I'm aware, very aware. At the same point, they played upon his love of the unknown mysteries and how to make things into double meanings in different parts of the architectural studies of Chicago to make it more than what it is. I'm sure you've seen our architecture. You know the different double entendres.
Of course.
Oh, well, guess what they were trying to do with Dad's ideas? He could create again.
So the Setites were able to figure out he was tied to Loden.
And then bringing him into the temple Let's just say I may or may not have lost a bit of my control.
So they actually brought him in to the.
More than once.
Mm.
Now, imagine how Loden felt.
Oh, yeah.
A
Well, I saw the
compromised
evidence
fool.
of how Loden felt.
Oh, that wasn't Loden.
Oh, was that you and your people?
That was me and Calhoun.
Excellent. Needless to say, it was pretty damn thorough. I was
Leave no stone
looking through
unturned.
tiny pieces. Okay.
Good. I'm glad I was complete. Well, not as complete as I hoped. Dear Dad didn't survive it. He's actually now really dead. However, those Hittites are not, clearly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She looks to Spotter. You've informed her of everything? Okay.
Keeping her up to date.
Good.
We are on high alert.
Good. Okay. Because I've got my people looking into also drug trends around the area. There's some new stuff that's been talked about that's coming. That sounds like it's coming from them. It's a mixture compound that gives lots of fun effects.
Are we talking like LSD?
More than opiate based. Yeah,
Of course, because the opiate base is easy to get people hooked on.
exactly.
I remember laudanum.
Yeah, exactly. Poppy. Yeah.
If it had to
Actual
be something,
opium.
it'd be that. Didn't they learn the first fucking 4 times? Humans, God.
Mm.
They can't learn from their own mistakes.
Yeah, but needless to say, we know they're coming up from Indiana.
Hammond.
Your boy here got some good info on that.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. You raised him right.
I had to, because if he didn't, I would have raked him over the coals in a very loving manner.
Well, I don't pay attention sometimes.
I wouldn't say you don't pay attention. You just choose not to come here at the most opportune moments with better news.
And
Yeah, well,
probably
yeah.
in a week and a half, we're going to be involved in helping Archon Theo Bell go after Maxwell.
Thank the gods on that one. Dear Lord, that man's been long overdue.
Yeah, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
And Spotter mentioned that maybe some NOS might like to get involved because of what he did.
Oh, I've lost count of how many would love to turn around and kill him.
Well, we can make it a party.
Are we making this a party?
We can absolutely make this a party.
I mean, I haven't worn some gowns in some time that I think
I would love to
appropriate.
see you wearing a gown as we go wreck his shit.
Battle gown.
That would be epic. Okay.
I do have
And
several
Annabelle's
battle
also
gowns.
helping.
What?
Yeah. Oh no! What I'm going to give you a freebie here, 8-Ball. Okay, I'm going to give you a freebie because I know it's going to make you laugh so hard. Oh my god! So Maxwell somehow, haven't figured out exactly how, but I have my suspicions. Maxwell somehow had gotten intelligence on Annabelle's resources and was trying to use them to fuck with shit in Chicago, especially tied to our shit.
Mm-hmm.
It got denied because it was an unauthorized request on her accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So she is ready to go rock and roll.
You know, I would never say that's about any Toreador, but Fuck with their money. Damn.
I mean, that's how they fund their lifestyles.
Yeah, this is a bit of a doozy. Dear God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And of course, it's highly possible that because of him being able to get that kind of access, likely he has Modius, who we thought was dead because, she had a damn funeral for him and everything,
Yes.
literally might be staked there in the compound.
It was a week of horribleness.
Yes. So needless to say, I told her I couldn't guarantee her that, but if he is, of course, she'll have the opportunity to rescue him. So.
If that asshole is alive, I'm sending her 4 gowns for a dry cleaning bill because all she could do for a whole fucking week was cry on my goddamn shoulder. You don't know what it's like to lose a child. Compare what happened to. She started going that route and I turned around and all I did was put duct tape over her mouth and I said, enough. Duct tape is silver.
I didn't know y'all
Silence
were
is golden.
close.
Hardly. Not even wanting to be close to her.
Yeah, she's close with 8-Ball. 8-Ball's not close with her.
That's hilarious.
Marty, she comes to me for, I want to know how to do this. I want to know how to do that, being I have one of the most technologically capable facilities down in my basement. Yes, I'm wired for sound, quite literally.
Yeah. Yeah. But no,
But
just
no.
definitely though, Spotter had the idea that definitely some NOS would like to get involved. So if they would like to get involved, we will make it a party. And if you want to go and wreck his shit in a freaking ball gown, you do that.
I have several that are already plated with armor. Of course I will fucking do that.
Fantastic.
And I won't even have to use the veil. He has wrecked more shit in this city while I was alive.
Mm-hmm.
It is payback for that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I shouldn't be swearing as a lady, but fuck it, I don't care.
I don't either.
This is too goddamn important.
Yes.
So hopefully the tea is good.
It is very good. Thank you.
Oh,
I haven't
welcome.
had a good Earl Grey in ages.
So that after the end thing, I've turned around and told them what I wanted, and they now make it for me, and I pay them quite nicely in
Excellent.
information. They're good for a little bit of a tit tat, if you know what I mean.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
Do you guys want cookies?
Yeah.
I will pass, but thank you.
She'll get up and make sure that she goes over and gets Spotter his shortbreads. So Taylor will actually see that there's a thing of shortbreads that Spotter does normally get as they have tea. Taylor's actually now seeing the family now dynamic between 8-Ball and Spotter.
Oh, absolutely. And she's just sitting back, sipping her tea, watching this. Mm-hmm.
And he'll actually look at Taylor like, I usually have to bring gifts because I only ever bring bad news.
Well, you did bring a gift. You brought me.
You are a treat.
I am a treat. I am a damn precious gift. Okay.
You are. However, he did not bring my grandson with him, and I'm very disappointed in him. Did you not meet Benny?
Oh, I've heard about Benny. I haven't met Benny.
This cute bat that walks around with a Cubs hat on him. They personally painted.
Did y'all get a little Cubs hat for the bat?
He got a little bat. He got a little hat and painted the Cubs emblem on it.
Oh my God. Where did you get this bat?
How did you get this bat?
I just called them and he showed up.
But there really aren't that many of them around here. Did you get it from a zoo?
Oh yeah, he's from the zoo. Yeah, that's why he has a name.
What do you mean got him from a zoo? Weren't you in DuPage County?
Yep.
There's only one zoo out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now it has one less bat.
Now it has one less bat because that bat is now Spotter's buddy. Mm-hmm.
Well, he's my
your grandson.
Apparently. Yes.
He's the best.
Look, I don't accept him. I don't expect him to sire, but when he actually gets a bomb familius, I'm quite At least pleased that he's made an attachment. Now I understand why he's been running around trying to find fruit.
Yes, bats do love fruit.
He loves green grapes.
Does he? Does he like bananas?
Oh, he never asked for them.
Yet. Have you given him one?
No, he usually just tells me what he wants. He's very bossy.
Well,
That's
you
my
kind of need
grandson.
that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I
Not
need constant
wrong.
supervision.
Good to know. As the scene is going,
We're just having tea at 8 Balls. It's
Yes.
fine.
And
Why
people
not?
say that you can't get laughs out of vampire.
You're not wrong. Okay, well, we're going to there. We're going to go to Magnus and Bastion. Where are we finding you two at?
The cell block. Downstairs. So
Does the bartender know to notify you if some? Okay. So you do get a call from the bartender, and he kind of goes, "Who's? Can you tell me what kind of person I'm supposed to be looking for?"
I wasn't given specifics, but I was told she's eclectic.
I got a chick coming in that's about yay tall, black hair. She's got one of those kind of beanie caps. She's got black and white kind of what is it called again? A flannel with black tank tops. She's got black. She's all in black.
Black everything? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Silver jewelry, kind of I don't know, hobo streetwalker. I don't know. I'm not good at this.
How loud does she talk?
She's walking in. I haven't talked to her yet.
Okay, well, if she talks really quiet, send her down.
Sure. Okay. You will get a notice that he's sending her down, apparently. And no more than like 2 minutes later, you see this really, she's not very, very tall, but she's about average height. Really classic beauty, almost looking like she walked out of, a noir film. And she kind of looks between you and Bash and just gives a nod.
Good evening.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic.
Great. What do you need me for? I suppose I should say I'm Natalie St. Clair.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss St. Clair. I need to find some people that firebombed my clinics.
Oh, you're the one that did the thing. Got it.
I've done a number of things.
I'm aware. And you're his friend. You're the sniper guy. You do the really good shots, right?
Oh, I don't like to flounder. Yes.
You don't like the flaunter?
It's
Not what I've heard.
I have many names.
Yes, I know. We call you the Rose.
Not my favorite flower.
Well, I can't help it.
Yeah, so Magnus, how are you doing? How are we doing this?
Okay, so you know how Theo's got a thing that can help him when we know the face of the person he's trying to find?
Yeah.
She has a thing that can just find, as long as you know who or what you're trying to find, it can find them.
Oh. Okay. And how are we supposed to know who is the responsible for that?
Simple. I want to find the ones that drove the attackers into a state of rage.
Have you seen them before? Don't give me the look. You're calling me in for a kindred problem. I don't know anything until I literally walked in here.
If I had seen them, I would know their face. If I knew their face, Bastion would be able to recreate it, and then Theodore would be able to track them using that.
So what you lack is the face, so that you can actually do steps A, B, C, and triple D. Right. Got it. And what are you expecting to pay for this?
What do you want in payment?
What do you have is the question that you're willing to part with.
I mean, I have enough money I could throw a bacchanal that this city hasn't seen before. So
I'm
there's
talking
that.
personal.
Oh, this kind of deal. Fun.
Not
Okay.
really. I want the thing that matters most to you, that you would like to share and possibly bring out.
So you want a memory.
I want a feeling that you haven't felt in ages. You're too stoic for being one of our family. You don't look like you've ever felt in a while.
And what kind
At
of
this
feelings do you
moment-
like?
At this moment, there's just a screeching, scraping sound as Magnus's claws just come out and he just drags them across the table. I feel much more than you give credit for. Just because I don't show the feelings doesn't mean they aren't there, and I'll remind you, in case you weren't told or have forgotten, my mother was a red cap, so think about what kind of feelings I'm hiding right now.
He just smiles. Settle, Jumper. It's not like we haven't gone through this dance before.
Fucking hell.
Bastion moves a little away from Magnus.
So, is this your second time around or third since then?
Fourth.
My condolences.
Win some, lose some. I'm not surprised you're still here.
You got the bastard that took her out. At least this life was
That's-
good for one thing.
And I'm not talking rage.
I
I'm
know.
not talking angry. Do you remember where you came from? There are a lot better emotions.
There are. But in the world I now live in, those are weaknesses for people to exploit. I'm sure now that you have to deal with the she, you can understand that.
Why do you think I take no titles? I'm not sworn to no house. That is weak.
At the clinic, The third one that got firebombed. I was working there personally the day before. I always try to work at each of the clinics at least once a week. There was a little girl that came in. She had had a bit of a fall, needed her arm stitched up and a cast put on it. And I was able to take care of that and using one of the gifts I've learned, make it so that it wasn't actually broken. It was just a bad bruise on the arm. And the smile that she had on her face when she jumped down from the table and she hugged the nurse, she hugged me, and that's why I do the things I do. For those smiles, for those moments of making this city a little bit better.
There it is. Right there. That little spring of hope. You haven't lost it.
No, I just keep it well hidden.
And you want me to find the persons using Seeing Wisp?
Yes.
Am I tracking this? Or are you?
Me. I don't want to put you at any risk. No matter what it is that we end up finding, they're going to be very banal.
I mean, you two are not as banal, which is good. Otherwise, I'd have to be swallowing some glamour around you. I'll do it. Just make sure when you get to the end of the road, you are highly ready for anything.
I have one question.
Sure. I love questions.
Oh, didn't know you met her. So that feeling that Magnus did, is he going to lose it as payment?
Him feeling it and expressing it was the payment.
Oh, good. I was ready to do some very nasty things if that was the payment. Okay, carry on.
I won't
He's
take
an old
some...
friend of my mother's.
Oh, I'm not an old friend.
Well, once upon a time you were.
How was your aunt?
I have not revisited those memories in longer than I thought.
And that's why I came, to see if you still feel.
Thank you.
And Bastion, I wouldn't do anything horrible. It's not in my nature. I leave that to others.
I had no way to know.
It's fine. She will turn around and go to the table, pull out her work, and start working on the casting of the spell. And by the time she is done, Bastion and Magnus, you both see a blue ball.
Bastion was sketching her during this whole thing in a different context.
And she will let the ball go from her hands. And she'll go, I hope you're ready. I'm going to unleash it. And when she does, it just zooms right out of the door.
Should we go after it?
Magnus is already gone. Like,
He should warn me about this. He goes.
She just smiles, nods, puts all their things together, and yeah. I have a question. Does Bastion actually leave his drawing on the table?
Oh yes. It's a drawing of her kind of hunched over like she was during the spell, but she's actually deep in the lake in face of the creature that they saw. And it's right, and I could have given you a terrible emotion if things went another way.
She will actually draw her fingers down it and kind of give it a little bit more of a 3D look to it and take the glamour from that picture and leave. So as Bastion and Magnus follow a blue ball, because my accent sucks. Theodore, where are we finding you?
Well, Theo first had stopped at After the End to grab 2 drinks. They are the same. They are very basic, simple lattes. But he's going to arrive with both of them at Cedric Calhoun's office again. It's going through the proper channels, just like last.
The secretary will have you go in, wait in his office. He's no more than maybe a little bit late by 5 minutes, and you see why. When he comes in, he's his usual self, but the black coat is dripping wet. And he's taking and shrugging it off, almost kind of like wanting to throw it in the corner, but he knows you're there. So he kind of throws it on what looks like a hook that's above a heater so that it's going to start drying out. And he is in his impeccable suit, a little wet. And he goes, apologies for being late. I was in a meeting that did not exactly end in the best way possible.
I was about to say, did it end with you getting thrown into the lake?
No, it got me throwing several people into the lake.
Well,
they tried to misunderstand and wanted to underestimate our political power. And
irresponsible
really,
more than anything.
What do you expect from pups?
Oh, new ones.
Yes, well. They thought that they could walk over our territory because they were vengeful. I told them to fuck off. And I already have several appointments with the prince to tell him exactly how I feel about his little brood. And it's not his children.
I'm now wondering
Thankfully.
just how many from Cretius's schooling are not going to show up to their next class.
Oh.
Because none of Miss Stewart's students would be that stupid.
This is not even Miss Stewart's problem. Ballard's. His little factory of children decided to fuck up. And so I'm dealing with that.
If Magnus wasn't busy.
No, well, I mean, it's not, let's just say it's not Ballard's problem. It's not even Sovereign's problem. Apparently, Eric Sharp turned around and made deals with certain people and turned around and made brood. That came up and decided to think that they had all the time in the world for my people to be their little slaves. Well, I wouldn't say slaves. I'm sorry, gophers. If they were trying to use the corporate lingo, like synergizing their payroll. Yeah, I told them how to synergize in the lake.
Why is it always the young Ventru that try to over-corporatize the kindred existence?
Because they don't know how to handle it and they think it's either corporate or not. They've completely forgotten the old ways of doing things, which I then politely reminded them. Hence why the keen sword I had to turn around and lose. I now have to replace that.
Theo will reach with one of the cups of coffee and set it in front of him. For you. I didn't know what
Thank-
you liked, so I got something simple.
He'll pick it up, take a sniff, and sip it. This will do. Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, I apologize for being tardy. I usually am not, but what can I do? Is this what I think this is?
Is this what you think this is?
Look, it's been a long day. Can we narrow it down to at least 2 guesses?
Well, I have returned as what I was the first time I met you in this office, your favorite fool. fool-
Yes.
A fool who asked for too little.
Agreed.
So, to start, a small addendum.
Naturally.
To start,
Mhm.
originally, my demand was support of yours for instating a Tremere Primogen in some form or fashion, as well as opening up trade with the clan as an or option. That or is now and that's the first point that I would like.
He leans on the desk, kind of like holding the latte, but kind of doing this thing, like crossing of his arms. It goes, continue.
The next step, and truly, it's a stroke of genius, this idea. I'm upset I didn't fully come up with it myself.
Continue.
I will perform this ritual for any Nosferatu in Chicago. Don't have to pay me a thing.
I'm hearing the but.
But every Nos outside of this city owes me for performing it. Because I would have to be the one to instate the ritual. I'm sure you have your blood sorcerers, but there's certain things that I have to keep as proprietary. I'm sure you understand.
As I can only speak for those in Chicago, you know that you would have our forever gratitude for doing such a overwhelming task within the city.
Oh, would I?
I cannot speak for any other Nosferatu outside of Chicago. So if you are choosing to charge any Nosferatu outside of the city, that is definitely a thing that you definitely can do. And I would not stand in your way, because out of Chicago, that's their own realm, is it not?
So you'd be fine with me approaching other Nosferatu outside the city and making other deals. I wouldn't spread this like the plague. There's no reason to. But I am making sure that there's no animosity about secondary deals.
What does my clan stand for?
Information.
Clan before sect. If you are helping one of us, you are helping all of us. You are helping my clan here. If you make other deals with my clan in other cities, you are still helping my clan. I just cannot vouch, nor can I hold any Nosferatu that is not in my city to your deal. Hence why I would be making a deal for the city, not around the world. And if you wish to turn around and protect other Nosferatu, then you are gaining favor with the clan. More so than us in the city.
That seems rather workable.
And I'm not going to turn around and have you hold the price that you give us to any other price of any other Nosferatu. Because even though you have a very, shall I say, niche ward, I cannot hold that at all. However, it is highly fortuitous of us to be receiving such a great mind as yours, to be giving us such a gift with such a cost as what you're giving us that we have to provide.
And while you have not seen it directly, I can promise you it does work.
And what proof do you have of this?
Some minor experiments, as well as ingredients taken directly from a Niktuku, were used in its construction. A small sample of vitae, when passed through the ward, burned rather well.
Do you have remnants of them still to ensure that these wards have been well utilized?
Well, I had remnants. It's a
You've
rather good ward.
So your price is us working with your clan to open up the doors of opportunity and to help you with your primogen.
I think you getting some negotiations for what needs warding would also be quite useful to me.
Well, I would definitely. I already have a map of what you would need to ward. That's a given. If I'm striking up a deal for a ward, I have done my own research and my work to make sure that it will be a task. Definitely. But I would say you would collect at least a decent size of the city warded by the Niktuku. And I would say this, not only are you doing this for our clan, but you're also doing this for all of the kindred of Chicago.
And I can somewhat more guarantee success now. Speak to the gargoyles if you don't believe me.
He smiles for you for a moment, and he takes his very, very long sip, and he puts down
and I'll mimic him.
And he puts down the cup from him, and he'll go, Dr. Smith, who do you think I'm in normal communication with? Our esteemed cousins.
At the very least, a third
clan.
clan.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, that's enough for any Nosferatu.
They always speak true. I haven't known any of them to lie yet. But I always make sure I'm doubling up and tripling up my resources. You want us to support your primogenship? Well, not yours, but whatever primogen your clan comes up with? Fine. You want us to open up the doors of opportunity for your clan? Fine. You'll ward the city from the Niktuku. Perfect.
One more request, just as I think of it. It's one thing to have support for primogenship. It's another to have outright non-aggression and alliance.
The question is that will they turn around and work with us? Because who are you bringing up for primogenship? I can work with almost anyone, clearly. But they have to turn around and work with me. And if you are not primogen, which clearly you're doing other work,
that would be a terrible one.
You have to give me a little bit of leeway. I can work with them, but I won't give them allegiance if they don't work with an allegiance with us. And you need to turn around and give me a guarantee they'll work with me.
I believe after proper vetting, I can provide that. There will be extra consultation from other members of my clan. And for some, I'm sure we will need to stress exactly what this deal means. So I'm not sure all will qualify, but I can make sure to find some good candidates.
Give me the candidates. Because I'll tell you what, from what I've heard already, I've heard about what you did with Zora.
I did nothing with Zora. I simply spoke to her.
Oh, don't give me that. I've also seen what you did with the sheriff, and I heard about that one.
The sheriff is a fine example of what that position is supposed to be.
I'm interested to see exactly which parts of the chessboard you are moving to ensure you are coming up more on top.
Who's to say I'm not just trying to be the turn clock instead?
Because a turn clock doesn't make moves and doesn't ask questions and doesn't test people.
No, but always notices when opposition switches sides.
Well, if you want me to make sure that I'm backing your primage and you make sure that I have a better position so that I can be their ally.
You'll be a challenge to hype up, I think.
It'll be interesting to see exactly how you wish to do this. I can see your first 2 points. We can always use more allies, but the thing is I need to make sure they will be ours too. Because I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for all Nosferatu. And in speaking for all of the Nosferatu, I don't speak for those that you see above the city. I'm talking about those that are below. We are one clan, regardless if they have fallen from below or above. We take care of our own as always. And you know for a fact you've seen what we've done in the Hidden City. You know our structures. You know what we've done. They are our clan just as much as the ones above. Unlike the others who have forgotten their brothers and sisters.
Sound logic. I will admit, if only my clan could be so ingrained.
Well, once your bond snapped, your ingrainedness ended because we didn't turn around and make him enslaved. We did by loyalty, just by how we treated them. Once a slave, breaking their bonds, you run away. Increase loyalty and be family. You have loyalty forever.
That term has gotten so convoluted lately. Family.
And what do you know of it?
Not much. What little I had in my human life was wiped out, and I didn't really pursue too much of humanity after that. The casual interaction here and there.
And what have you gained?
By now, perspective.
Ask your friend Spotter what loyalty and friendship and family means to us.
I'd rather not. I'm worried it would just be depressing.
Hardly. Have you seen him lately?
Cloud 9.
Exactly. Ask him about family. We're always there to back up and support our own. When was the last time yours supported your own when your chips fell? Oh,
Well,
that was
I'm a
too
special
soon?
case. No, I'm a special case. I had support.
For 2008, when your tower fell.
There are always ways to converse with one's sire, should the need arise.
Interesting choice of words. Well, I will agree to the first two. The third, you'll have to give me a candidate that I can back and will be working as an ally before I agree to that.
Sticky mess, this politics business. How do you do it for so long?
It's easy. Once you're on the chessboard, you make sure you never get off.
Stress-inducing.
Watch Star Trek. Next Generation. They bring up 3D chess all the time. Gives you a
I've
better
played
perspective.
3D chess. I'm better at it than
good.
some people.
Well, you're going to have to get better at it when you're talking to me.
I'm under no illusions of who is the smarter man in this room, Mr. Kelly.
I'd never say I was smarter. I just know more turns. Doctor.
Of course. I do hope that as things progress, we can continue such a healthy business relationship.
Of course. If it's not healthy, well, it's not much of a relationship now, is it?
And if any Nosferatu don't feel comfortable approaching me for a request, I'm more than willing to speak with you as intermediary if you
Yeah.
feel that you would be better at negotiating boon.
I don't mind. I can also have Spotter in the room. He can learn how to start negotiating as well. It's about time he learned.
I'd be willing to play along with those lessons if you want help.
I would enjoy that very much to see how Spotter and a Tremere work together in negotiations.
Spotter's rather direct. It's useful.
It's pleasant. Well, I shouldn't keep up your night.
And
let
Theo
me know
will
your-
polish off the rest of the coffee.
Let me know to who you have a consideration for, and we'll then continue our chat.
I'll compile a list and narrow it down.
Perfect. You have a wonderful night, Dr. Smith.
You as well, Mr. Calhoun. May the rest of your night be far less damp than before. And he will stand, give a quick nod, take his doctor's bag, and head out, probably back to his haven at this point.
And with that, time for break. Yay!
All right, everyone. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you soon.
Hi. Well, we had a great first session, and now we're going to be going into our second half. Right now, I think we're going to start off with Bastion and Spotter. Or, I'm sorry, Bastion and Laura, and then we'll filter in other scenes as well as we get things come up. So, Bastion, where are you?
Actually, I think Bastion decided to meet with Laura in the Undercity,
Okay.
in a place of her choosing.
Well, she knows that you're coming down, and as much as you're a city, you're more of a above dweller. She doesn't want you trying to trip over certain parts. She'll actually meet you right about about the 1970s, 1960s kind of area. It's south of where you would normally come in, and there's some nice kind of mid bars, certain little discotheques, things that kind of give you a bit more of an alive, upbeat feel, but not completely dragging you down into history.
Mm-hmm. So Bastion, assuming that he got the location prior, he is there with a bottle of wine waiting for Laura. He's actually looking at everywhere but the doors because he expects Laura to just pop up from the floor or the ceiling or the wall.
As you're standing there, Laura actually shows up quietly, and she has almost a different look about her. The hair that she had is now a little bit more sculpted. It's a little bit more wavy, as if she moved her hair a bit. And she's actually wearing something a little bit more Greek, a little bit more to her taste of what she used to wear as a human. It's not exactly 1920s version, but you could see the influence within the fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
And as she lands, she kind of gives you a wave, going, "You want to see me,
Crescente.
Crescente?"
And he smiles, goes up to her, and he speaks in actual Greek. It's a pleasure to see you.
You learned Greek?
And Bastion goes back to English and goes, "No, that was the only thing that I learned."
Well, that's great. That you're showing potential. Have you been sitting around with the Dr. Hammond and talking?
No, because that woman cannot sit around for more than 20 seconds.
No. See, that's why you follow her and you continue to talk to her, because as she works and moves, you talk, and as she then stops and then turns to you, and then she will go, "Oh, that's how you learn."
I cannot enter everywhere that she goes. Like I'm not willing to embrace the faith. at this moment. I was raised Catholic.
It's okay. So was I. Was actually I was Orthodox, but that's not it. You have to make sure you're kind of like a lost puppy when you're around her, because as she moves around and she has no discerning order in how she moves around like a bee, and you must be like the pollen in the air that you float around her as you then turn around to understand everything. She is like a sun, and you are now the orbit of a planet.
I think everyone thinks I'm pathetic enough as it is. But
I would never say you're pathetic. You have great things, but if you listen to the doctor and as you move about, you can turn around and absorb the knowledge.
Don't worry. I'll try my best to actually get some Greek. I think
Or
it's
you
important.
say to her, Dr. Hammond, I would really love to learn from you. Can you at least have a 1 hour session with me? You could do it nightly, and then slowly absorb the Greek. It's not that hard. She loves to teach.
He actually takes out a book. It's a small from Portuguese to Greek book translator. He opens it. I'm actually giving this one a read. It's
Good.
I'm getting a few terms. It's a completely different alphabet. Anyway.
You're not wrong.
The reason that I brought you here. Which name do you prefer, actually?
Whichever is easier for you to pronounce, because I understand Greek is a little bit harder. I
No.
do like Laura, but I do like my name as well. It's up to you. What do you prefer? What do you say is better for you?
Let's go with Flora for now. So the thing is, I actually found some very interesting things in the city, and I would like your help / opinion.
Okay.
He actually puts his hand to the wall and he utilizes the skin of chameleon. See, I still remember this trick that you taught me.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the next trick of this particular power yet.
You will know when you're ready because it will call to you.
Yeah. So I found the place where the hunters in the city are hiding.
In the city? Where?
DuPage, DuP something, the university.
You're the one in the other parts of the city, yes?
Not O'Hare.
No, but over at the west part.
I am sure that you know where it is.
That isn't, yes, it is not in a city, but it is part of what they call the burbs.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
The definitions of geography in this godforsaken country. Anyway,
it is a town, and not in the part of the city, but you have to travel.
Yes. Anyway,
Yes.
there. They are
Yes.
training hunters there. They're recruiting hunters there. And I found the smell of the woman that actually followed me into my haven. Not you.
Oh, the one with the flowery scent, yes?
Yes, actually. You had this information prior?
I can always smell, yes. No, I know what she smelled like because she was the scent was very powerful. I never smelled it was we travel, I actually researched this a couple of weeks ago. It's not a flower from your country, yes?
No. It's not from my country. It's if I'm remembering correctly, it's like a popular perfume that's floral, that's very popular in my country, but not from a flower of my country. Yeah.
That's as close, yes.
Yeah, and oh my god, she's creepy as all hell because of that. Anyway,
I mean, if you are going to turn around and follow you and become what is the English word again? A stalker? If they're going to stalk you, then they have to be slightly a little bit crazy and a bit unhinged to try and find you because you tend to bounce around quite a bit.
not again. Oh my god. I'm walking to places.
Yes, but it does not stop the bouncing around. You are not in one place for a long period of time.
Let's go back to the subject.
Am I not wrong in this? This is a good decision.
Let's get back to the subject matter.
We are, because this is telling me about how you live, that how she stalked you, and then how you turned around and tried to stalk her, but at the same time, you are bouncing like a little baby boy.
I want to get more information about her and her network of hunters. I am actually trying to not do something reckless for once, because if I do something reckless, that might upset the hunters. And boom, we had a big inquisition in the city. But at the same time, if I ignore this problem, she's just going to find my new haven at some point.
Yes, because we can track you. You're very easy to track.
Why do people take in particular enjoyment of offending me at every opportunity?
I'm not trying to offend you. You are a very nice person. Plus, on top of that, I like to track you. You have a very fun way of living, and it brings me joy to see you living. I
Thank
cannot
you.
do the living that you do. I can't even get out of the things so people can see me.
Laura, thank you so much. Whenever you come to my haven, please do not enter from the front door.
Oh, I will not. I will go to the back.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of statues I did
I
there.
know. They talk to me.
I'm sorry. You just cannot throw that in a conversation and not expect me to. What do you talk about with them?
I don't talk exactly to them, but they talk to me that they are there to protect you, so that I am not to go to them. I am to go toward the back. Of course, I knew this.
Okay, good. I was expecting the statue of the big monster that I saw to be screaming in indescribable languages. So
no, it is more of the statues tell me not to go there, that they are protecting you, and I go through back to save myself.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Things are pretty clear in stone language. So yes, I am trying to get your opinion. I'm not going to ask your corporation or any of the gargoyles corporation, because that's a big problem. That's dangerous. But how would you go about getting information on regards to the hunters? Because I know that even if they are very interesting, intelligent, whatever, I'm sure they never hunted a gargoyle before.
You do realize that they have a, let me see now. That building, if I remember correctly, is made nothing but concrete. How do you think I could throw?
Not exactly what I'm asking. I have a way in. I already know a way that I can go in.
Yes. Okay.
How would you go about investigating it?
Oh, well, easy. When they are not there, in the dark. Usually, humans are not around at about midnight. Yes.
Any type of information that you would look for. Let's say they are your problem now. Imagine that. They are your problem. You have to deal with them. How would you go about that?
Easy. Bring several Nosferatu with me. Have them insert and disable their technology. Go through their computer systems, and then from there, have several of the people be watchguards to try and understand their technology, and then discern it from there.
Okay, fine. Good enough. I have a way that I'll try to get in. I'll try to understand their personnel, see who they are, see where they live, and...
You do this backwards. Why don't you have a ghoul go in there and pose?
Because a ghoul can clearly be caught.
Yes, but if you are trying the ghoul correctly, then they would not be caught, and they would actually blend right in. Doesn't your friend Dr. Smith have a whole family of ghouls?
I'm not sure if they're ghouls anymore. He was talking about embracing people. Perhaps they are.
Do you not have a ghoul?
Oh, she was embraced.
Oh, well, the mother's off on that, but do you not have another ghoul that you could turn around and send into that place?
I would have to look around, try and find someone with that particular skill set.
Do your friends have ghouls that they can turn around and send them into there?
I know Spotter has a goal, but I would not put Spotter through the hassle of asking her to do that.
I mean, as long as you turn around and ask, you can ask, but at the same time, you fight the human with the human. It's simple. You only bring in kindred when the human becomes more than just one. You think one of me can take on 10 of them. One-on-one is very simple. You have somebody else come in. And if you do this right, they could actually get. Ooh, have you thought of actually trying to get the ghoul into the security system so that they can actually do things during the day and learn the schedules, and then learn how to disseminate the information and give the information to you when you wake up?
Risky. But all right. All right.
I have learned from your music. If you don't risk it for the biscuit, then what is the point?
You are actually so right about that. See, I was thinking about going as an invisible fog inside their whole system and observe them during the whole period and enter the rooms that I could see that were not guarded. But that's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah, of course, because I came up with the idea.
No. No need to be so overconfident.
No, have you not known what the Dr. Taylor and I did when we were in doing the digs and we had to circumvent the men because the men guys were above us and they would only allow us with so much information and we had to smuggle out things as Bahari?
To be perfectly honest with you, my type of infiltration, intelligence, and information gathering were actually very different than yours, yes. Mine was generally I enter a place, I seduce everyone there, or I talk up everyone there to get the information I want, and then I get out, and then I have my group of bandits come and absolutely bloody murder everyone around there.
She gently just kind of takes her claws and just kind of softly goes against his chin going, well, you cannot seduce these people like this. It is different. You fight human with human. You are not human anymore. And I don't think you could sleep with them either.
You are wrong on that regard, but
no. As in, if you were actually to go in there and sleep with them, I don't think that would be appropriate.
I see. Yeah. But well, Laura, it has been most enlightening. I am very thankful for your insight. I will not be reckless at this time. I'll have to get ghouls, god damn it. Anyway, thank you.
Bastion? Before you go to the page of the college again, why don't you take one of us with you?
Oh, I wouldn't ask of that.
Oh, is my English not good? Do you not understand the suggestion I am giving you?
Okay, if any of you want to come and help me with that, I would be very thankful.
What do the hunters hunt?
Vampires, the specific type, I guess.
What am I?
Yeah, they wouldn't have any way of knowing, yeah.
And what do we do best?
See, that's why I came here to ask you.
What do you think I can do best there to help you?
I wasn't going to ask for that, but thank you so much for offering.
I like to sometimes go grr, smash, smash.
Okay. We can work out the details.
Okay, little Rose, you smile and you have good night, okay?
Thank you, Crescenta. Have a good night as well.
You too. And as you head off, who would like to go next?
I will.
Okay. What am I doing?
Okay. Well, I'd posted it in Zoom chat, but you were busy. So that's okay. I actually am Taylor's going to visit Evie.
Okay.
because she has been, recuperating. And actually, Taylor has some sheet music that she has collected over her travels. It was just something interesting to her. She doesn't play instruments herself. She just found it interesting to collect unique sheet music, whether it's old or newer or just unique. So she's bringing a collection of that over to Evie because she knows Evie likes to do music therapy. And probably, just to check in on her, and we'll probably have a conversation about the locket that she gave Taylor. Because we have never had that conversation because Taylor wasn't ready to.
Yes, that is very, very true. Just give me a reminder of what her brother's name was.
Hang on just a second. I've got to look that up because off the top of my head, I don't remember.
That's fine, because I know she would remember, and I'm just like, ooh. And that would be a point of the conversation I'm sure we would get to.
He was Major Honorable Charles Banks Stanhope. Was her brother that served.
Okay, cool. All right.
He served with Lieutenant General Sir John Moore. That was her fiance.
Okay. Evie actually is back at work. She is doing she's not right back in, she didn't jump right back into things. She is still nursing a little bit. But she is in one of the clinics. It's actually more towards the middle of the city. It's not on the complete north side, but it's kind of like on parlay of where the loop is. And you do hear music.
Good.
And the music starts to fade, and the nurse who's at the reception smiles, says, "Hi, can I help you? And do you need anything? Are you good?"
Actually, I'm here to see Evie.
Oh, Miss Evie. Sure. She's actually about 3 doors down.
Is she with another patient?
No, she's practicing right now.
Oh,
So
okay, perfect.
You can go for it if you need to.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And she'll go on back.
The third door down, actually, it's a nice grand piano, and you'll see her. She's actually just in a really nice casual skirt suit, and she's playing just to kind of like feel. She's actually doing therapy on herself. Is pretty much what she's doing. That you can at least assess.
And Taylor will knock on the door and open.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Hey, Taylor, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you back to playing.
It has been a little bit. I'm doing better.
Good. And
No,
I said, may I come in?
Oh, sure. Come in and close the door.
And
don't let
I do.
Magnus think that he is that I am completely laying down and just,
I actually brought you something that I thought you might enjoy.
Quoi?
And out of her bag, she will take basically like a letter-sized box and out and hand it to her. And inside, she will see a variety of sheet music from all around the world.
Mon Dieu, what did you get all this?
In my travels.
This is vast.
Yes, I've been a lot of places.
No, you're just giving this to me because you want to.
I don't play.
You can. You just
I could if I ever had time to learn. I'm a little busy most times.
Oh, if you've learned how to do all of these things with the history and the digging, I think I could at least get you in here for
right now I'm learning crochet. So once I get that mastered, I'll talk to you, okay?
What are you learning crochet for?
Because it's something fun. I like to keep my hands busy.
Crochet.
It's using a hook with yarn.
Oh no, I
To
know
make-
what crochet is.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Oh, Josephine.
Pourquoi?
Josephine, the Malkavian Primogen?
Oh my dear.
Hmm.
She's teaching you.
Mhm.
You follow her.
I'm allowing her to teach me, and we have wonderful conversations.
She's a little.
I helped her out. She's kind of paying me back.
Battle system, understood. She's when she comes in here, she bounces quite a bit in the French, and sometimes I wonder where she learned her French from because she's a little off.
She's traveled a bit, but yeah, she's been mostly from what I understand, stateside. So
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely.
Mhm.
So, but thank you. I'm definitely going to put this to use. She starts to put them on to start looking and reading.
To look through to see what all it is. Yeah. And it's from different
Um,
cultures and everything. It's really interesting music.
This is amazing. And did you tell Magnus you were coming?
Yes, I let him know I was coming to visit you. He let me know which clinic you were at.
He didn't tell me.
Of course not. It's a surprise. I told him I had a gift for you.
Oh, he's not very good at telling me things all the time. I
No.
wonder where he is. I'm going to have to put a LoJack around him at some point
No,
so I know where he's
don't
at.
do that. I told him not to tell you that I was going to surprise you with a gift.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm just, you know me, I'm very humble about things.
It's the least I could do, honestly.
But why? Well, besides keeping him safe and everything.
You gave me the locket of my mother.
But of course, I mean, I am so sorry that I did not find you early. I do really feel horrible about that.
I wasn't easy to find.
No, you were not.
I was on the run from an Archon that later became a Justicar.
Oh, that is that horrible man, Barlak, Jarlak.
Barlak.
Yes. Sorry, if you are not important, I do not remember your name. He is of no importance.
I understand.
I mean, I would love to turn around and, just gently end him. But unfortunately, I cannot risk exposing what I am to certain people.
I am shocked that Theo still hasn't figured it out.
I find that the blissful ignorance of certain Premier is something very good and I love it. I mean, especially when I transformed in front of him to slay the man who hurt you. I mean, I thought he was going to see me for what I was. Nope, he totally was outside and did not even know.
And thank you for that.
My pleasure. People like that should not exist. Period.
Indeed.
I would do it again if I could. Unfortunately,
I hope you don't have to.
Well, with the one that I slaughtered a couple of weeks ago, it was it was a necessary evil I had to do, even though I fear that the person was not exactly in their right mind. So
No, we're dealing with real monsters that don't care about the collateral damage.
To attack such a clinic with what we do, is to me it was unthinkable.
Yeah.
The fire was something that I had to deal with. No big deal. I mean,
You survived. That's all that matters.
Of course. You should have seen poor Magnus was running around, not sure what to do or how to dress. And it was cute. He was a little bit lost.
No, he wasn't lost. Magnus is very focused right now.
Absolutely he's focused. But when he is alone and he's allowing himself to be himself, he's good. But I find it funny. He did not say where he was going tonight, so I'm sure he is doing something.
Like I said, he's very focused.
He's after them, aren't they?
Yeah, of course he is.
I told him I could track it and help him, and he said no, I couldn't. I had to rest and recover. I'm fine. Don't give me the look. He gives me the same look. Are you sure you're not twins?
No, we are most certainly not twins.
It's the same look. If I was to call Mark, he would say it was the same look. Seriously. I'm glad that at least I got the look to you. Do you know how long I was holding on to that?
Yes, I do.
And to see you there and not even know?
I
Are
know
you
you've had
okay?
it since January of
Yeah.
1809.
And trying to find you, I'm going to tell you this. I mean, I understand you were being chased. I understand you were very, very you were very precise in making sure you could not be found by anyone that knew you.
Yes.
Did you want to do that?
Well,
Be honest. I won't tell anyone.
yes.
Why?
I'd lost too much and decided to leave home. And I've never been back.
Not once?
Not once. I was treated horribly for leaving home because I was noble.
And now?
Now, I still don't have any desire to go there.
It's not home anymore.
No,
Is he home?
I think it's becoming.
Becoming or is, and you didn't realize it yet.
Maybe a little bit of both. I spent a long time without, well, I had a home prior to Embrace.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a long time in what's now the Middle East. But once I was embraced, it set off over a century of running.
But you found a place here now.
I did.
Is that this why you do the bar and the hookah lounge, and they're lovely, don't get me wrong. But is this where you're going to set up your roots?
Yes.
Are you going to have a family here?
Well, I've already embraced. So yes.
I mean, family, more than just embrace, but
No, I know what you're saying. Yes. I'm growing one.
are we a part of your family?
Yes.
And I know Magnus is like a brother to you.
In a lot of ways. He
He
actually
reminds you?
reminds me a little bit. He really does.
She actually turns around and pulls out a blank handkerchief and hands it to you.
She takes it. He reminds me a little bit of Charlie.
He has that way, doesn't he?
Charlie was a bit of a stoic himself, but had a wicked sense of humor.
Especially when he's trying to prove a point and not being too smart ass about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives that zinger right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's to hit home, but it's not to hurt.
Right.
It's like that little hand he wants to give you.
Just not to say it's like he's, but there's some personality similarities. So yeah, he's like a brother.
Okay. And this I don't understand much about it because what I am. Is he happy with I don't know what you call it. I would say book club, but that's rude.
Oh.
Is he
You
happy
mean
with
being
you?
Bahari?
Yes. Me.
I believe so.
He doesn't talk about it too much.
He's found a place where he feels welcomed, supported, and a real sense of community.
I want him that. He needs that.
Mm-hmm.
He talks at times about the cousins and his family, and he needs structure like that. And
He
I know
does.
I couldn't give him that, but
Because he talks about his cousins and family and such, and it's always at arm's length.
he's got those polos up. And
Mhm.
I understand Americans, they have this, it takes time for them. It takes time for them to bridge feelings and emotions and relationships. For me, it's, oh, well, you're not mine. That's it. It is something that we are used to. We
Yes.
immediately bring you in and you are now part of our world.
That is very French.
I'm French. This is what we do. I try to explain. Sometimes it's very hard. But
Well,
they try
you
to
two are literally from different worlds.
quite literally.
Yes.
But I
And
respect.
opposites can attract, but it's the similarities that keep you.
Agreed. Especially when we're trying to heal and bring people
Yeah.
the peace of mind that they need.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You two
sad
are good
that
together.
I try. I just sometimes wish he understood my point of view. But again, I'm going slow to make sure he understands that I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Good.
Sometimes he needs a little bit of a knuckle rubbing. He doesn't get it yet, but it's okay. But I appreciate the music, and also, I'm glad that I found you. And I'm glad that you have that logic. Because something in me, having something of you for so long, I feel like I was holding something of you back. Like I was preserving a memory, but it was not mine.
I understand. I do.
And to me, giving that to you is to restore you again.
I appreciate it.
I hope this helps in things that are for you in the future. I heard the Lady of the Lake did the thing with you.
How did you hear this?
I find out things, and I have to say, when you know the best tailor in the
Oh
entire
Lordy, that woman.
look, all you have to gently say is, "Oh, I heard this little thing," and well, the little mouse of a girl likes to talk.
Loves to talk. Mm-hmm.
He loves to feel appreciated. So
Yes, of course. Yes. So yes, that did, and it was very good. Discombobulating a bit, but I was able to take some time and sort it together. But literally, it was crazy.
I can imagine.
Yeah. The night I was taken, the spirit of the lake took the form of my mother.
Hence why I gave you the logic. It was
a sensitive thing at the moment.
I'm sorry, it was horrible timing.
Yes.
I apologize.
And it did bother me because I not necessarily just the locket, but the whole that whole thing, even though I understood on a core level that the spirit did it to try to help me in whatever way it could. I have no memory of my mother because she died when I was 3.
Oh mon Dieu.
All I knew her from was portraits and stories. And even those dried up as soon as my father got remarried.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I did not mean to.
No, you didn't know. So don't apologize. It's not your fault.
Is there something I can do to help with in this?
I've already done my work.
Okay. I mean, if there's anything I can do in the future,
I have
yes.
had another conversation with said spirit. Said
What?
spirit unlocked all my memories from birth.
Oh, que.
So now I have memories of my mother.
Well, yay. Very. Is your mind not soup now and is a little bit of spaghetti?
Yeah. But it took me some time to get that all sorted. It was a little bit much all at once. Yeah. But so yeah. And this past spring, Mark and I went to Spain. We went to Ocarina.
Oh, that's lovely. I was there years ago.
Yes, you were.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally said my goodbye to my ghost. To John.
Good goodbye, yes.
It was good. So like I said, I've done my work. I've been around long enough to know that I have to heal myself.
She offers you a hug.
I take it.
And she'll go, I'm glad that you said goodbye. Because he is what you needed then. Mark is what you need now.
Yes.
And it's good to see that you have now a brother-sister relationship with Magnus.
That is
very
nice.
Fiery. He is very stoic. But at the same time, you balance each other out.
We do. Very well.
Yes, I've heard the fight of when you were in the Down City and you went to go after him and Magnus popped up behind the other guy and just, yeah.
Brilliant.
Tag team.
Tag team. Yeah. But I won't keep you. I just wanted to give you the sheet music and thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to play a little?
I will observe. I will observe you play.
Okay. Then do me one favor. Pick a country.
Let's do Hungary.
She then closes her eyes for a moment and she starts to play something that is very Hungarian, about mid to late 1800s. So as it was part still of the Austrian Hungarian Empire, but she plays you a piece as you sit there and observe her. And what she hopes is that as she plays, you start to feel a little bit more revitalized, a bit more together, a bit more happier, as much as you can be for that moment. She's not using any powers.
Yeah.
But she's using the power of music.
Right.
And as Taylor is listening to that, who are we going to next? I have Spotter, Theo, and Magnus.
I believe Spotter has recruited Theo for a thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where are we going, guys?
We are headed to the north part of the city. We want to find some of those refugees from Milwaukee. Figure out what's going on.
The northern part of the city we are looking at between... Second, I'm going to map up because my life would be a little crazy if I did not. So they were going between Schaumburg and they were going into between Schaumburg, I would say right now between that and then close to Evanston and Skokie. So you're on the north side on the border of.
Yep.
Being these are, one would think they were Camarilla, but they're not exactly. They're more between Cami and Atarkus. And they're a mixture of several different clans as you kind of get closer to, and it looks like it's not exactly a tent city, but it could be one very easily if, they weren't blending in with the Renaissance Fair crowd that's starting to slowly break down things. You'll see a bit of gangrel, definitely Bruja, a couple Nos. And the Nos are more dressed up to hide certain things so they're not showing. You will see just a few Malkavians, not a whole lot, but they're all kind of intermingled, trying to keep out of people's ways and keeping out of people's hair.
Oh. How do you want to handle this?
I don't see much reason for any sort of aggression,
No.
but beyond that, I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this before, so technically you're more the expert here.
Yeah. It kind of worries me that, I mean, I know he's a dick, but why are people fleeing Milwaukee?
Well, and Theo's just going to turn and see whoever might be closest. If they can somewhat be obviously identified as kindred, that would be helpful. But he'll just sort of flag them down and just sort of give like a, can you come here for a second motion?
Do you see a girl? She's about, you could guess her to be at least between 20 25. She's got like this long, it was blonde, but it looks like she dyed her hair before she was embraced. So it's like this string of different kind of vibrant rainbow colors. But you can see the blonde underneath. And she's wearing kind of like this jean jacket, simple like crop top, ripped up jeans, Doc Martens. And she'll kind of walk over. What's up?
Hey.
Not
How you
too
doing?
much. Apparently somewhat well. How is everything over here?
Yeah. Living, vibing.
Fleeing Wisconsin?
I'd like to say voluntarily removing myself from a place I didn't want to be anymore.
Seems
Which
like
cheese?
a lot of people are having the same idea.
I mean, when you're dealing with a dickhead, yeah.
The triple decker.
Yeah.
I
Seems
would
like-
never ever say that name out loud.
I'm not interrogating you here or anything. Just be clear.
Okay. I mean, I didn't expect you to. It looks like you two are slumming it, but sure.
Theo will sort of look down. That's a new one.
Water smiles.
What? Slumming it?
Just slumming it, not adjectives that have been applied to me before.
I
How
mean,
novel.
you don't look like you could ever slum anywhere because, I mean, Poindexter. But at the same point, dude, you
So-
can't just vibe.
It just feels like there's been an uptick lately.
Yeah.
Recently.
I mean, come on. Of course.
Well, what's changed? He's a
He's
dick.
being
He's
a
always
dick?
been a dick. He's always been a
no.
dick.
He's starting to oppress, man. Not just oppress. I mean, okay, you know when the Bruja get into their uppity shit,
Yeah.
and you hear a couple like, "Hey, fucker, stop it!" You're like, just flicks them off for a moment.
Theo
You know when
tries not to nod in agreement, but catches himself nodding in agreement.
When they get uppity, you know that there's something going on. They're trying to change something. They're trying to move something. Something isn't right. But when my family or my people or whatever the fuck you want to call us start to turn around, lay laws down, and become overly oppressively traditional, the fuck?
Huh.
Your family the same way, how would you all put it? The bastard in chief? Same basic family? Or are you talking about something else?
As in, like, he and I are of the same gene pool?
Hmm?
Yeah. When he's got his hounds, Anubis running around tearing up shit, putting people down.
Would you say that particular group is majority of the refugees?
I mean, count. Starts counting. It's about 50% here. I'm sure there's more going down because, I mean, he kind of let us do shit as we wanted to, and then all of a sudden, no, let's lay down the law. He makes
So what
he makes
changed?
he makes the
With his
Ventrue look good. He wants a particular look of the city. He wants a particular run of the city. He didn't explain it. Do you expect any of ours to sit down and explain what we do?
No.
All of a sudden, he got a wild hair up his ass, almost like he was Tremere.
But we would do it better.
Oh, you're Tremere. Got it.
I figured that was obvious given the Poindexter comment.
I don't assume. I mean, you could be a Malk, you could be a Ventrue, or you could have been a Tremere. I didn't turn around and ask.
No. I dare say the Ventrue would probably have disowned and ashed me immediately if they found me among their ranks.
Okay, valid. Sure.
It's so strange that he's vilifying his own.
Not just us, it's everyone. If you don't follow his rules, if you don't follow his law. I mean, I heard it was worse when you are all under loading. Jesus. He started saying that we couldn't turn around and create kids.
Right. That was a
Now,
loading thing.
Is he also asking for blood tax next?
You don't play blood tax?
Well, a smart person knows how to get out of those.
Oh, right. That's right. Because I've only been in this kind of fucking world thing for 20 years now? Yeah.
I didn't
I'm really
say that
smart.
you weren't smart. I just said that a smart person knows how to get out of blood tax.
Yeah, he's been having that for quite some time now.
Wow.
Thought you knew.
No, it just reinforces what I've heard his street nickname is.
To which one was that?
Dicker.
Oh, if he had one.
It seems that most of it's just gone to his head.
No, I mean, I heard he was a eunuch, but who knows? No one can prove it.
Theo's just going to side glance at Spotter. Do you think you could get the rest to actually start disseminating that rumor?
What, that he's a eunuch?
I don't think it would be difficult. I feel like we could get all of Chicago to know pretty quick.
Jesus Christ, man, I've got bigger balls than he do. It's called boobs. It's not that hard. Heist did that in a weekend.
You said that he's trying to prop up the Ventrue.
No. I said that he's acting like one. Worse than a Ventrue. Jesus.
How are the actual Ventrue in the city feeling about that?
Well, they're glad that he's turning around and finally bringing down the law.
Any newcomers at court?
Dude, you expect me to be in court? Look at how I'm dressed. Did you accept me in court?
Look, we all talk.
I'm looking.
We all talk.
I'm good.
We all talk.
Yeah,
Everyone talks. We're all chatterboxes.
Welcome to Chicago. Everyone knows everyone here. It's rather annoying.
I don't know either one of you.
It won't take long. And no, that's not me being egocentric. That's just you're going to learn about us. Because you'll learn about anyone in this city.
Okay. Well, the court shit up there is like closed door.
Okay.
And please, I'm 20 years dead? You think that they're going to give a shit about me? Hell no.
They might give a shit if you're worth something to them or have something they want.
Yeah, you would actually need to get into court to find out what they want.
So the martial law doesn't seem to be working for him all that well.
Oh, well, all I would say is once the Anubis are on your ass, you're fucked.
Yeah.
All I know is that I'll keep my nose clear. I ain't saying shit about nothing.
Are there any of those among this lovely gathering? Probably former if they left the city.
From the court?
From the Anubis specifically.
No, they're bonded to him. Once you're Anubis, you're like bonded for life to him. Oh, fuck no. That's ultimate loyalty. And he tries to get all of us to be ultimate loyalists to him. Nah, that man ain't. Man doesn't know how to cut a deal better than, cheese. Jesus Christ.
That seems rather blasé for a prince to be doing.
Well, I'll keep it to
Let's just
myself.
say it this way. No one goes to the brewers anymore. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
He took it over. Who
So
takes over
how
a
many?
fucking baseball thing?
So
Sounds
how
stupid.
many of them?
Right. He's protecting what little assets he has.
And if
No.
that bond were to break, how many would stick around?
Oh.
And
All I know is
just thinking out loud, what is your name? Sorry, we were very rude in not asking.
He was.
Oh.
I thought of it earlier, but I didn't ask.
You're fine. My nickname's Midway. Like the ship. My grandfather
assume.
was on it. So, but he's turning around kicking everyone out. I mean, you name it, they're all pissed. He's trying to make it a completely kindred city.
Oh.
So let's just say blood hunts for everyone not of.
What does he define as kindred? Because there's so many justifications as to what is and isn't.
What isn't a kindred? Well, the wolves are kicked out. Do you know the sparkly people and the other people? If you're not kindred, if you're not dead and with the whole non-blood, if you've got a pulse, you're dead. And if you're not human.
I would assume then that he's counting thin bloods in that. Many love killing them and will find any excuse.
The fuck's a thin blood?
I just got whiplash. Spotter, can you take over for a second?
It's when the embrace doesn't quite take.
Even that feels disingenuous because
It does.
Kaitif exist.
Correct.
And they are what's a malfunction, I suppose.
They have some of the abilities with less of the downside.
So all the perks, none of the cans.
I don't know if all's accurate, but that's a fair assessment.
Fuck.
Very high gen. They can do weird shit with like alchemy apparently.
Really?
Change your hair color.
There's
shit like that.
There's
I
a
don't do
decent
mine.
handful.
I like it how it is.
There's a decent handful in the city. You could probably meet one or two of them. We know some that we could probably introduce you to if you wanted.
Yeah, I was in before we were gently asked to leave, and I wouldn't say gently was actually part of the description. I was in college. I was a chemistry student.
Chemistry.
Are you planning to stay in the city, or are you gonna be more transitory like others of your clan?
I don't know. I was in Milwaukee for 20 years, so I'm guessing it's time to roll on. I don't know. Is there a place here I can learn?
Well, you got a couple options. You got
For chemistry, I can even introduce you to a Tremere who's rather gifted in the subject.
Are they not stuffy?
No, she was a student.
Oh, okay. If they're cool, then I'm cool. As long as they don't mind me rolling in like this.
Also,
to be clear. To be clear,
speak while I'm doing this, and he'll start digging through his bag.
To be clear, though, if you're going to be hanging out in that section of the city, you're going to need to meet the high mucky muck. Present yourself.
Oh, you guys have a high bullshit asshole in charge?
Yep.
Different flavor of asshole.
No, he's a Sox fan. He's a gigantic piece of garbage.
He has opinions due to sports affiliation. I find he's rather middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, to grade him, he is a decent prince, 5 out of 10.
Jeez, that's such a low number.
So, I mean, compared to Decker's 2 out of 10.
You're giving him a 2?
Yes. Apparently, being called prince does give you 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
No, my guy. He's like a negative 10 out of 10 would never recommend.
I've never been under him, so I wouldn't know.
None of us want to be under him. I can tell you. He smells.
Theo will at this point find the thing that he was looking for in his doctor's bag and hand her a business card for Dr. Magnus Sanchez. That is the gangrel about town. Speak to him, and I guarantee you can figure out anything you need.
Okay.
He's not your primogen, though. I should stress that.
He's not the court.
Oh, got it.
He's better because he'll actually listen to you.
They listen?
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you talk to them.
Shit.
Yeah.
Really? Fuck. Okay. I'll just have to find a phone.
Yeah. The other thing, if you want other options, you can go talk to Sorsha. She's the Baron. A little bit west.
Oh, yeah, the Schomburg people. We all tried to come down in this big group so we can get away from Deckert. And then all of a sudden we got ran over by fucking shit. I mean, it was crazy. I've never gone south before. I didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We wanted to get away from asshole, and then we ran into more assholes. It was not delightful.
Well, the other problem is if you got to make a decision at some point, probably sooner rather than later, because if the sheriff figures out there's a bunch of unaffiliated kindred running around the north of the city, she's going to come up here and have a talk with you.
Oh, no, I get it. I mean, we just survived Deckert and then packs of fucking werewolves. So we're taking a breather for a moment so that we're not running around and freaking the fuck out.
I got you.
There. Got it. Cool. I never knew shit below Wisconsin before, and holy fucking hell was it a goddamn eye-opener.
And you chose to come to Chicago. Well, you're certainly going to be educated. We can guarantee that.
Better in Canada.
I don't know about Canada.
Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near Toronto.
Exactly. Toronto, Montreal, and a couple other places, I wouldn't go there. Where else do I go? Iowa? Please.
Edmonton? Oh, you go to Edmonton? I don't know.
I'm not going to go into Canada because I don't know which ones are good. So, and I can't go to Iowa because there's nothing in fucking Iowa. So Chicago is our next stop.
Right.
Logic.
Okay.
Valid?
Sure.
Cool.
Storyteller?
Mm-hmm.
Are we near? I don't know how these work. So if I'm off base, let me know. Are we near a Goblin Roads? I want to say tributary, but that doesn't feel right. But like where the Goblin Roads might spit out into the city or near the city?
You're actually a couple towns just south of. But they would filter between Schomburg and where you're at right now.
If you could also pass on to anyone who came through the hell that is the Goblin Roads.
You're fucking not wrong with calling it hell.
Could you also send them the same place that you have on that business card I handed you?
Yeah, sure.
Because the man who runs those locations very much wants to speak with people who have been on the Goblin Roads.
Yeah. Do not recommend.
So we've heard.
Unless your life is fucking dependent on it. And there we go. All right. Yeah, I'll just start huddling people and we'll go towards who's your asshole in chief?
Prince Jackson.
Okay, has he got a first name?
Kevin. At worst, you could probably get away with calling him Prince Kevin. I don't think it would be his preferred moniker.
I mean, we could always call him Kev. I mean, I could think of a whole billion different things right now.
I would personally love it if you did that.
Prince Kev Jackson, got you.
You could have all of you gift him a pair of red socks.
Wait, didn't you just say he was a Sox fan?
Well, from what I heard, different socks, correct, Spotter? So get him red socks.
Yes. Ultimate disrespect. I like it, Theo. You're learning.
Okay, so that means that we tell him that we were told by Spotter to give him red socks.
I didn't give you my name at all, ever. Oh, you did. You jerk.
He just said it. Got it. See, I learned to cover my ass.
Yeah, you know
I will
what? Do
cover
it.
into my ass now.
Or
Do
you
it.
could just say that you heard a rumor that he really liked them.
Sure, like that from Poindexter and Spotter. Got it. Will do.
I mean, he would be a fool to come after us. We helped him get to a very comfortable position, you could say.
Got it. So the people that put him in charge, he said you guys like Red Sox. Got it. Okay. Will do. I'll get people to move on down and we'll try and find your place of convenience. Oh, I'm sorry, court, and go from it that way.
Cool. Well, thanks. Sorry,
Sure.
this is weird for you.
Yeah, that's weird. Sorry, it's weird for you.
We just
Smoke
wanted
me
to
if you
figure
got
it was.
him.
We just figured we saw a lot of newcomers, so
And if you start getting deeper into the weeds of Chicago, for those who are comfortable with this sort of living, recommend they look into the tent city. It's a rather secure location with a very welcoming host.
Okay.
you get a side eye. Like the hardest side eye he's ever given.
And Theo returns it like, yeah, I know what I said, but it's not totally untrue.
Okay, no problem. I will make sure I tell everyone that we bring Red Sox. Spotter said so, and go down and say hi. Got it. And see this Magnus guy.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Cool.
You have a good night.
Thanks.
Okay.
You too.
Thanks.
Spotter's actually going to go talk to the Nosferatu before, or like not. We don't have to hand wave it, but just give him an address, place they can crash.
Okay. And as you guys start talking to people, Magnus, where are we going?
So Magnus and Bastion followed the Sears Wisp down to around Hammond area, and it became obvious that the Wisp was going to Maxwell's hideout because Magnus has been there a bit this past week, so he's familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that just confirmed to Magnus this was Maxwell's doing. And Maxwell is in the bunker, and Magnus couldn't take him on by himself anyways. But there are other kindred connected to him that aren't in the bunker. So where would Sharp's kids be hanging out?
Sharp's kids, there's a mixture of where his kids are.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, Gary's a dump. There's almost no one in Gary.
Yep.
Hammond has maybe one or two, but the rest of Sharp's kids may or may not have actually been doing something with some Nosferatu, and the some Nosferatu may have thrown some of those people in the lake.
Cool.
So they're a mixture of maybe one or two are in Hammond, but the rest are up in Chicago.
Yeah, Magnus is just looking for the ones that are closest to him immediately right now, so
That would probably be in Hammond.
Yep.
Okay. Hammond's a simple, regular town. It's nothing big. It's not pretty, nothing flashy. Nice main street.
Couch Baron type place, right?
Yeah, kind of. And it is an Anarch territory, but the Anarchs were pushed out a bit, so Anita doesn't have hold on that one. It's right now part of Eric's and part of Maxwell's holding, actually. So what are we doing?
Where is the I know that Anarchs don't really have Elysium, so whatever the Anarch equivalent is.
There was an old rundown church that was actually refurbished into a nice, cute, well, it wasn't really cute, but it was a nice mom and pop's kind of restaurant once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
And the Anarchs slowly started taking over. And so now it's more of like, it's a crash pad. No one goes there. It's kind of on the outside of town.
Cool.
It's a crash pad and people are just kind of, they vibe.
Magnus is going there.
Okay. You will go, you will see a working bar inside. You'll see people hanging outside, talking, just, doing the usual anarch bullshit of just having a night.
Okay. I have prowess, fleetness, and defy bane up, along with strength being roused.
Oh, you have the entire spreadsheet up. Got it.
Not the entire spreadsheet. Just those
Okay.
right now. And Magnus just goes up to the bar and says, "Hey,
What's up?
looking for Sharp or any of his relatives."
Bartender thinks for a moment. And you actually see he's like processing and trying to think and looking around the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Why, to piss you off?
Yeah.
Do you want to get in line?
No, I'm cutting the line.
Kind of goes like this, like, dude, I'm not stopping you. Just please don't make too much of a mess. I bet you any money they're downstairs probably sharking a couple of pool games. Look for the
Cool.
khakis.
All right.
They're not original.
All right. Sounds good. Hope your vacuum works.
Why?
And Magnus just turns and walks down the stairs.
Downstairs is a pool. It's a nice long basement pool, like a good three or four pools across, 4 pools deep. And you see people just turning around, playing pool, having fun, talking smack, talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
From the look and view, anyone could blend in here, no problem. You do see the khakis. It's only 2 people. One's got a dark navy button-down shirt, khakis on, and the other one is in more of this, white, but kind of like loose tie with it as well. So you see, one is like 2 rows deep, and the other one's like the 3rd row deep. And they're
Magnus walks up to the closer one. It's like, "Hey, you know Eric Sharp?"
The first one kind of just, does his shot and go, "Yeah, why?"
I wanted to send him a message. Just wanted to make sure he got it.
Okay, and the message would be, what am I saying to him?
No. You misunderstand. You are the message. And feral weapons popped. Magnus just goes straight into the guy. 6 successes on the attack roll.
He doesn't even get a chance. Then I'm assuming this is all ag. So, yeah.
He's got Lilith's backhand up, so. All ag, +7 damage if he hits him. Actually, no, with the feral weapons, it's +9 damage.
Yeah.
So.
Once you hit him, it is a one-hit wonder where you hit him, he hits the floor, and he's dead. The thing is he's not dead. He's not kindred enough to ash.
Good Lord, I remember when Sharp and Maxwell actually had competent underlings.
And that's when you see everyone kind of like stopping and like, the fuck? And you see the other guy just turning around, jumping and starting to run.
Magnus is going after him. Does he have fleetness or the equivalent? Because Magnus has fleetness up.
You have fleetness, which means you catch up to him. He did have blur. And I will say, as he was about ready to get up the stairs, you're able to catch him and yank him back.
Yeah, just same as the other one.
My face is shocked. What'd you get?
Oh, it was 5.
Again, it's simple, really fast, real quick. He's dead. Because fortitude, what's that? He's too young to even have it.
Yeah.
Or he's too young enough that it doesn't really matter. And as you have killed those two, what do you do now? Now, you don't see anyone
Magnus.
picking up a weapon. You don't
Mhm.
see anyone jumping at you either, because they're all looking at you like, you just killed two people really quick.
Magnus just takes a deep breath, lets it out slow, and says, "All right, when Sharp or any of his underlings come looking for these two, tell them to come see Magnus Sanchez. And if he
Yeah.
waits too long, I'll be coming to see him."
You literally see the whole room step back when you say the name.
Magnus looks down at the bodies and then just grabs each one by the leg and just walks back upstairs with them. Walks over to the bar and looks at the bartender, says, "Where do you want them?"
Just leave him there. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing him up.
Yeah, well, you asked me not to leave too much of a mess. I figured I could at least organize it since they didn't ash.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Magnus just walks out, heads back to Chicago.
There's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not for you. Taylor, where are you at?
She is probably at the dojo/gym working with Mark. She's practicing some boxing with him.
Got your phone on you?
Well, it's nearby. It's not on her while she's in the ring. Yeah. But she can
What's
stop and get it.
What's Jennifer's ringtone?
She doesn't have specific ringtones for people.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, she's not like that. Anyway.
What kind of ring? Oh,
But she knows if someone's calling her, it's important because, yeah. So she's gonna stop and go get her phone, and she'll pick up. What's up?
heading to the ER. They got her. I got a sample.
Need me there?
I don't know if she's living. Would be helpful.
All right.
I can't
Text me
do
which
this.
one it is. I'll be there.
Okay.
And I look at Mark and say, Jennifer's girlfriend OD'd.
Mark says we're gone. Let's go.
Okay.
And with that, I think that's a great way to end the session. So I'd like to thank the players. Thank you guys for coming and watching us. And apparently some people have to be calm and chat. I don't know why.
All right. So thanks everybody for joining us tonight for this session of Chicago Hidden City. And do join us on the Discord. That is where, if I can type. There we go. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming. And we do occasionally do Zoom hangouts when we are not streaming on Fridays and Saturdays. But right now we are streaming on Fridays and Saturdays. So we got to wait for a Chronicle to go on season break before we can do that again. But you do join us there. I love to hang out with viewers and community members there. Also, that is where we post our casting calls. So if you want the chance to sit at a table with us and play, you need to be part of the Discord community. Right now, there are 2 active casting calls in our Casting Couch channel. The first one is an ongoing and recurring guest role opening for Call of Cthulhu, which airs on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, run by GM Tiss. She is wonderful and runs a very fun Call of Cthulhu 7e game called London Esoteric Society. And then, of course, we have a new chronicle or mini series or kind of short run chronicle. I think that's more like it. It's less of a true mini series and more of a short run chronicle, maybe, or kind of a mini series. It's like a month-long thing. But anyway, it's going to be Whoops All Farah. Yeah, using basically Werewolf 20th edition rules run by Ravnos Archon. It's going to be Oops All Farah. Yeah, some of the Farah breeds are off the table for this game for reasons. Most of it is tied to actually the setting itself, but there is other reasons as well. But basically, there's still a wide variety of Farah that are available, and yeah, it's going to be fun. So that's going to be streaming in November. So the casting call is up now. Make sure you're part of the Discord if you want to apply for that game. Oops, all Farah. Oh, no, Bastion put in Zoom chat. Oops, all feral. I mean, that may track. Okay. Mini-series works. Okay. But anyway, so do be part of the Discord if you want to apply to playing games. And of course, that is running this at the time of this stream. It is currently, my gosh, hang on. September 20th. So that's only going to be open for 2 weeks. And if you're watching this stream on YouTube and it's after, the beginning of October, that's already closed, y'all. Yeah, that's already closed. But do join us on Discord so you can participate if you want to. And of course, you can catch back episodes of this stream and any other stream that runs here on McStabber Studios on YouTube. We have, my gosh, we have officially hit, yesterday was the official 6-year anniversary of our first stream. We have hit 6 years of TTRPG content. Yes, we have. So that is available on our YouTube at McStabber Studios. And of course, Tis posts her content on the London Esoteric Society YouTube channel, which is also linked in chat right now. You can check her stuff out there. She has her Call of Cthulhu game, London Esoteric Society there. She also has a D&D game that she ran with us and completed. And she's got a number of other games that she has run, many, little one-shots and minis of as well. So do check her stuff out. And we have amazing friends that do not just games with us here, they do stuff on their own channels. Joni Vanesh, what you got going on?
When I stream, I can strangle yarn and I staff fabric. Why? Because I can't do anything else I do play games once in a great while.
Oh, what you making now?
This is actually going to be an infinity scarf that I'm working for winter.
Nice.
We turn around. We're starting to do some winter projects, and I'm also doing a charity blanket for somebody else's stream because they are going to be doing stuff for a charity and they're going to be auctioning off stuff.
Nice.
So there is different things that I do. I also do play games once in a while, and sometimes in chat, if you're there, we do create NPCs for this game. We were just talking about it earlier. We've created Zara and we've created a couple other characters that actually bring life into this game. And if you're in my chat when I stream on the weekends, usually you can be a part of helping create that world. If I'm not there, then I'm on Ravnos Archons when he's back on stream, usually doing Scion or 7C. And if I'm not there, then I'm here on Fridays or here on Saturday nights because I like to game.
Yep, and Ravnos Archon does run TTRPGs that are not D&D on his channel. Right now he is on break. Life is lifing and he's dealing with that, but he will be returning soon with more TTRPGs on his channel, so go give him a follow over there. And Mischievous Red does stream on her channel, usually on Sunday afternoons when she can, and she does various creative and crafty things, or she plays video games. So check her out over there. And then DM Daddy RPG is where you will find Jen of Thieves, who plays in our Friday night game. And she will be a guest on this game soon. And so you can find her over there with her husband running and playing games over there. And then of course, Psychoshire, she is in our Friday night game and she also is in our guest roster for this game. We just got to come up with story hooks to bring her in. Yeah. But yeah, she's also one that streams multiple nights a week, usually in the later evenings, sometimes earlier in the day, but she will do video gaming on her channel. So if you're interested in video games, you can check her out. But as Mischievous Red often says when she's in a stream, be part of the Discord, because all the people on the friends list get announced on Discord when they go live. So you can go check them out and show some support. And of course, if you would like to check out some merch, we have amazing studio merch and some Chronicle or Campaign Tide merch as well. I do have some designs for this game. I just haven't had the energy or spoons to make the merch with the designs I have. But as soon as I can get that, I will. It's been rough, y'all. But anyway, so do check it out. But make sure when you check out the merch, if you're interested in doing so, that you are signed into an account on Zazzle and that you have your settings in your account so that you can view all items, because some of the items that we've listed have swear words on it. And according to Zazzle policy, if it has swear words on it, we have to mark it as adult, even though all of us here are just adult-ish. Yeah, but that's okay. So they're marked as adult. So if you don't have that setting set right on your account, you won't be able to see certain merch items. It's just the way it is. We have a Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt, and we have Cat's to-do list that has kick ass, take names, be a dragon, all checked. Dracula, not checked, even though I said in the final season Q&A that yes, Kat did check that off because she was a bitch that got shit done. Oh my goodness. And of course, if you would like to support the amazing crew here at this table, you can do so by showing your biddies. Bits and donations are distributed amongst our players here at McStabber Studios. And if you would like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you may consider giving a free Prime subscription to us if you enjoy our content. Or you can bypass Twitch, which is a horrible pimp and likes to take nearly half of the subscription money that comes in. You can go to KoFi and buy Mama coffee. Yep, the KoFi link is in chat now if you would like to do that. That way, not half is removed if you would like to financially contribute. You can also use an ad blocker for the ads here. So, yeah, you can do that. And also, coming up over the next week, we got streams, y'all. Seriously. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Demon the Fallen. This season, yo. Things are coming like fast and furious this season. So, yeah, it's been
I'm
a
so
lot.
happy I stepped back on this season.
God damn.
It's like, oh, I don't know how I'd handle
My
that
poor
shit.
character's gone through the ringer.
You need one in the win column, definitely.
I know. I'm like, motherfucker. And then why is dude being nice to me? Nobody's nice to me.
It's almost like everyone's afraid of your character for some
I know.
reason.
Everyone like recoils when they hear when she introduces herself.
Yeah, they hear it starts
They hear
and then
Arizep and they're like,
immediately,
fuck the mother.
oh, really? Are you sure it's her? Really? Fuck.
Well, okay, everyone is a lot of people. I will say Ravnos Archon's character was actually sweet the first time that they were introduced to each other. It's like, oh, I remember you. You gave the breath of life to my animals.
That's a very devourer perspective, though.
Yes. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Finally, someone doesn't immediately cringe. Yes. So anyway, Demon the Fallen, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's just been a lot, y'all. And then Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Now, both Demon and this Friday game, both run by Shanky. Shanky's running V20. It's another Chicago setting game, but it is set in 1994, not 2011, as we are in now in this game. In 1994, these poor new neonates, literally just recently presented, are thoroughly fucked.
Presented. We haven't met Lonan.
No, you presented in Gary. So
It's valid.
you've been
Ugh.
presented somewhere. Okay, so you're technically neonates. Okay, but literally, they're fucked.
So fucked.
So fucked because they drank things they should not drink.
I couldn't help it. It happened. I had to.
Anyway,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Of course, it's the venture is getting the most upset about it.
I know. But anyway, check them out Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Completely borked. That is correct, Ravnos Archon. They are completely borked. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This may be a short chronicle.
I hope not. I have a guest spot, goddammit.
I know, me too. I'm like,
So do I.
I'm supposed to be appearing in season 2. I don't know if we're going to make it.
God damn it, I need to play a character in this game. I like V20.
We shall see. We shall see. They might have a horseshoe up their ass to save them. So
That's where
I think
that's
they
where the
need
gangrel.
more than one.
That's where the gangrel's hiding it. It's up his ass. God.
it's up his
Hey,
ass.
he just takes off his clothes whenever he wants. You can tell.
And then on Saturday, we do have Call of Cthulhu 7E at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, we are back here with Chicago Hidden City at 8 p.m. Eastern Saturday. So, lastly, I'm going to tell you, please take care of yourselves, y'all. Mental health is something that affects everyone because mental health is a part of general health, okay? And if you have conditions with your mental health that can sometimes be debilitating, that can be very hard to manage, that you are currently very much struggling with, I want you to get some help, okay? If you have a support network, lean on them. If you have professionals that you can get appointments with to get help, please do so. If you are in crisis, I want you to reach out to crisis support because literally crisis support lines are there for that purpose. They are to help you when you're in crisis. Okay? And you are not a burden. The people that staff those lines, they want to help you. So let them. Okay? You are not a burden. Mama unfortunately lost a patient to suicide this week because he felt like he was a burden. You are not a burden. Okay? Please get help because the world will miss you if you don't. And I want you to take your meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can, take care of your physical well-being too, because the mind and the body go together. And please get vaccinated, okay? CVS is letting people just check that they're eligible for COVID shots, so please go get your shots at CVS. I don't normally promote CVS, but CVS has told the federal government to fuck off. That they are actually going to give people fucking shots. So please go get your COVID shots, go get your flu shots. And if you need other vaccines, get those too. And get your kids fucking vaccinated too. Okay? It's real important because they're trying to fuck with the goddamn pediatric schedules of vaccines too. The cruelty is the point. And please, just take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones. Also, I'm going to say it. If you in any way supported or enabled the regime in power in the US or other fascist regimes around the world by voting for it, by voting for third party or minority party, knowing that they do nothing but disrupt elections, or by abstaining from voting when you were perfectly eligible and able to vote. fuck off. For the rest of us, look out for one another. Be aware of what's going on in your surroundings. Know that we do have to fight. It will come at a cost because we don't have rights here anymore. We really don't. And literally, because our justice system works at a snail's pace and the regime is working at a lightning speed, creating chaos. So we really, it's fucked up here in the US right now. So for the rest of us, we just got to look out for one another. Okay? And it's going to be a long road because even if this regime falls, it's going to take time to fix the damage that's already been done in under a year. But it is real important, and I know this is awful early, it is real important for folks in the US. Next year is a midterm election that decides our fucking congressional control. It is real fucking important because protesting, that's great. That's great. Communicating with your elected representatives to let them know how you fucking feel about the bullshit they're doing, that's great too. But ultimately, nothing changes from those except for when you vote. So I expect everyone that can to fucking vote in the midterms. I want to see fucking numbers that stagger people for how high they are. To show how fed up we are. And get those bastards out of office. Because it's not just the president doing it. It's Congress that's backing him too. So fucking get them out of office. Said with all sincerity, this shit's important, y'all. Have a good night.